come so far, now the day is here. Memories made and the world so clear. Through the highs and lows, we found our way. Now we're standing at the edge of a brand new day. We laughed, we cried, we grew so strong. We're ready now where we belong. The future's calling, we'll answer true, with hearts so bold and dreams that flew. Here's to the moments that shaped who we are. To the road ahead, we'll chase every star. We're more than ready, the world's in our hands. A new beginning, it's time to stand. We'll write our story, make it shine. Together forever, across all time.
Through the doors we walk, our paths untold, with the courage to be brave and the strength to hold. We'll face what comes, we'll stand so tall. No matter where life leads, we'll give it our all.
We laughed, we cried, we grew so strong. We're ready now where we belong.
The future's waiting just for me and you.
Let's make it count, let's see it through. Here's to the moments that shaped who we are. To the road ahead, we'll chase every star. We're more than ready, the world's in our hands. A new beginning, it's time to stand. We'll write our story, make it shine. Together forever, across all time. This is our time, we'll rise and fly. With every dream we'll touch the sky. We've learned, we've loved, we've grown. Now we know we're never alone. Here's to the moments that shaped who we are. To the road ahead, we'll chase every star. We're more than ready, the world's in our hands. A new beginning, it's time to stand. We'll write our story, make it shine. Together forever, across all time.
I've been staring at the edge of the water long as I can remember, never really knowing why. I wish I could be the perfect daughter, but I come back to the water, no matter how hard I try. Every turn I take, every trail I track, every path I make, every road leads back to the place I know, where I cannot go, where I long to be. See the line where the sky meets the sea, it calls me, and no one knows how far it goes.
curtain call when the world must come together as one. There are people dying, oh, and it's time to lend a hand to life, the greatest gift of all.
We can go on pretending day by day that someone somewhere will soon make a change. We are all a part of God's great big family, and the truth, you know, love is all we need.
We are the world. We are the children. We are the ones who make a brighter day. So let's start giving. World send us so they know that someone cares, and their lives will be stronger and free.
As God has shown us by turning stone to bread, so we all must lend a helping hand. We are
World are the children, so let's start giving.
let's try to make a better day, just you and me. And you seem to work it all, but if you just believe, there's nowhere we can fall.
Well, let's realize all that it takes can only come when we stand together
As one.
We are the world, are the children. So let's start giving.
Let's make a better day. All the world, all the children.
So let's start giving.
We are the world.
Are the children. So let's start giving.
Just you and me.
Are the world, are the children. So let's start giving.
There's a choice to make it.
I think you can do better than that for that processional. Thank you, Maltese Choir. Can you all stand with me for the national anthem? And this will be led by Multi Marauders. don't sit as yet, let's just have our universal prayer. Where the mind is without fear and the head is held high, where knowledge is free, where the world has not been broken up into fragments by narrow domestic walls, where words come out from the depth of truth, where tireless striving stretches its arms towards perfection, where the clear stream of reason has not lost its way into the dreary desert sand of dead habit, where the mind is led forward by thee into ever-widening thought and action, into the heaven of freedom, my Father, let my country awake. Amen. You can have your seats. I will now allow the welcome to be done by some of our students. It's a multi-language presentation. Thank you.
Welcome to the 2025 graduation of the New Amsterdam Multilateral Secondary School, the best school in Region 6.
Today, the arts class of 2026 honors our rich heritage by offering this welcome in many of the world's beautiful languages. We begin by embracing our indigenous roots as we greet you in Waru,
Kokotua Waratuba Basaba Baukaya.
Arwa, Hale Koaha Dayono Tumakwa, and Patumuno.
Tamu Nauda Gwa'u Panamiza.
Reminding us that our nation's first voices still guide our future.
We then journey through the cultures we inherited from the European as we continue our welcome in Dutch,
Welcome Igrain, Oponza Programa Fanatot,
French,
Bienvenue a notre mi celebración ce soir.
Spanish,
Bienvenidos a todos ustedes a nuestra ceremonia.
and Portuguese.
Bienvenidos a todos versos a noches cuarnoso.
Celebrating the Caribbean's colorful history.
We widen the circle even more with the rhythms of our West African heritage as we speak in Yoruba, Eabu, Siaye, Uke, Eo, Twi,
Yakia Monina.
and Igbo. Yema Wakwaba, Bayen, Afaye, no Ase. Languages that echo strength, wisdom, resilience, and unity. From there, we honor the languages of our Asian ancestors. Hindi, Aj Raj Hamare Samaro Me Apikata Swagatahi. Tamil,
Yondevaru na Ongale Pargal Nandal Mangal Chirgurum.
Mandarin,
Wan Ying said their woman their Biang Jan Li.
And Cantonese.
Phong Jing, Lai Dong, Nong Day, Get Bat Jip Din Lai.
Symbols of strength, wisdom, discipline, and perseverance.
And we head to the scarce beauty of the Middle East through Arabic,
مرحبا بكم في احتفالنا جميعا.
and Hebrew.
Baruhim, Habaim, Lataka, Sium Halimodim, Shalano, Ha'erev.
Languages we inherited from our ancestral religions and remind us of faith, hope, and new beginnings.
We use these languages today
Because if culture was money, Guyana would be one of the wealthiest countries in the world.
so we must greet you in Guyanese as well.
We glad Ayodhya Soy families. Welcome.
Our diversity brings us closer together, and today it helps us to epitomize our motto, progress through cooperation.
As we welcome our graduating class, remember this is your last day as a student, but also the first day of the rest of your life.
At NAMS, we do not do ordinary, we go above and beyond. We strive for excellence, and today's celebration reflects just that. So, on behalf of the staff and students of New Amsterdam Secondary School, particularly the 2026 theater class, in every language, from every culture, and with every heartbeat of our beautiful Guyana, we warmly welcome you to this unforgettable graduation ceremony. Welcome Igrain Aponza Programa Fanatot.
Kokotua Wara Tuba Bokaya.
Bienvenue à notre mi célébration ce soir.
Baruhim, Habaim, Lataka, Siun Halimodim, Shalano, Ha'erev.
Tamu Naudang Gua U Panemizang.
Bienvenidos a todos voces a nuestros cuernos son.
Yonderavu, Nangal, Parpadel, Unglep, Yum Mangal Chiligvom.
Wan Ying said their woman their Biang Moan Li.
مرحبا بكم في احتفالنا جميعا.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Very much, theater arts class of 2026. I think that was well done. You can do better than that. It's a good day, and good day to you all, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. It is both an honor and privilege to welcome you to this momentous graduation ceremony. As we come together to celebrate the achievement, growth, bright futures of our graduates, this special occasion is graced by the esteemed presence of several distinguished officials and honored guests. We are deeply privileged to welcome the following persons: Education Officer, Ms. Chanelly Jaffrali, Deputy Regional Executive Officer, members of the board for New Amsterdam Secondary School, Mr. Jaru, PTA President of New Amsterdam Secondary School, Mr. Rupnarayan Hansraj, our guest speaker, Dr. Andrew Boyle, the distinguished charge officer, Dr. Jacqueline Murray, acting principal of New Amsterdam Secondary School, Ms. Shelly Ann Lawson, head teachers and representatives from neighboring schools, special invitees, Ms. Jillian Bristol, part of our Old School Association, the dedicated teachers of New Amsterdam Secondary School, our supportive parents and guardians, Animal Dance Group, our online viewers, and Pixel Perfect Guyana live stream, and most importantly, our proud graduates. We extend a warm welcome to each and every one of you. Your presence adds significance to this ceremony as we honor the perseverance, commitment, and accomplishments of our students. Today is not only a celebration of academic achievement, but also recognition of the partnerships, guidance, and encouragement that shape their journey. As we proceed with our program, may this event be inspired, may it be uplifting, may it remind us all of the tremendous potential that lies within our youths. Thank you for joining us, and once again, a very warm welcome to everyone present. With today's proceeding, since I've established all protocols, I would like to invite Maltese HM to do her head teacher's remark. Ms. Shelly Ann Lawson, please welcome her. Madam Chairwoman, representative from the Department of Education, representative from the Board of Governors, our PTA President, Dr. Andrew Boyle, Dr. Jacqueline Murray, other special invitees, parents, teachers and support staff, and last but in no way least, our graduates for 2025. Good afternoon. It is indeed a privilege to be bringing the past academic year 2024-2025 school report in this our golden jubilee year as a school. We are indeed grateful for God's guidance and the support from all of you. Now, the school year began under the leadership of Miss Sabrina Supal, graduate head teachers, and 66 teaching staff, 1 data clerk, 1 counselor, 12 auxiliary, and 16 pathway workers. Now, the staff comprised of 1 graduate DHM, 5 graduate senior master mistress, 9 graduate heads of department, 6 graduate senior master mistress, 5 senior assistant master mistress, 4 trained graduate master mistresses, 8 assistant master mistresses, 12 untrained graduate teachers, 10 temporary qualified master level 1, 7 temporary qualified mistress master 3, 2 rehired master mistress. During the school year under review, we gained 3 new staff members, 1 in the area of social studies, 2 in the area of mathematics, and also we would have gained a senior master. Our principal, Ms. Sabrina, was also transferred during the year under review. Our enrollment increased for the last academic year to 515 students, with a total of 251 boys and 264 girls from grades 7 to 13. The school maintained its varied curriculum, offering programs such as CVQ, CSEC, and CAPE. For CVQ, the subjects offered include crop production, commercial food preparation, data operation, general office administration, furniture making, general construction, and metalwork. Subjects offered at CSEC included English, A&B, mathematics, social studies, integrated science, physics, bio, chem, Caribbean history, geo, HSB, economics, principle of accounts and business, office administration, agricultural science, double award, EDPM, family resource management, food, nutrition and health, industrial technology, building, electrical and mechanical, information technology, Spanish, technical drawing, theater arts, and physical education and sports. CAPE subject offered under the year we're currently reviewing are Accounts Unit 1 and 2, Agricultural Science Unit 1, Bio Units 1 and 2, Chemistry Units 1 and 2, Caribbean Studies, Entrop Unit 1 and 2, Environmental Science Unit 1, Food and Nutrition Unit 1, Integrated Maths, Law Unit 1, Literatures in English Unit 2, Management of Business Units 1 and 2, Building and Mechanical Engineer Unit 2, Commercial Communication Studies, Economics Unit 1, E&T Units 1 and 2, History Unit 1, Computer Science Unit 1, Information Technology Unit 1, Physics Unit 1, and Sociology Unit 2. Our school would have participated in several co-curricular activities. These included walkathon, cricket, basketball, football, kayaking, swimming, spelling bee, quiz, debate, athletics, costume competition, rangoli competition, steel pan competition, site visits, field trips, and tours. These activities were organized and conducted by various sections of the Ministry of Education, Ministry of Health, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Natural Resources, and other non-governmental organizations. All these activities
serve to complement the curriculum and enrich the lives of our students. 57 students wrote the CSEC examination, while 29 students wrote CAPE. Madam Chair, our overall pass rate, grades 1 to 3, for the past academic year was 90.62%, which represented an increase of 7% from last year. And our matriculation rate would have rose to 85.96. That is indeed a remarkable achievement for our school. Now, 21 subjects recorded 100% passes, grade 1 to 3. These subjects included agricultural science, biology, Caribbean history, economics, English A, family resource management, food, nutrition and health, textiles, clothing and fashion, human and social biology, industrial technology, electrical and mechanical, information technology, integrated science, office administration, physical education and sports, principle of accounts, principle of business, social studies, technical drawing, theater arts, and EDPM. Increased performance were noted in the following subject areas: social studies, integrated science, English A, which returned from last year to 100% pass, mathematics, Spanish, and geography. For the year under review, these following subjects would have experienced a decline in performance: English B, chemistry, and economics. Madam Chair, of the 57 students who wrote the examination, 49 students secured passes in 5 or more subjects, with the highest number of subjects being written being 15. Y'all didn't hear that. Chanjani Sharma emerged as our top student with 11 grade 1s, 3 grade 2s, and 1 grade 4. A total of 159 students gained grade 1 passes, 277 students grade 2s, 105 grade 3s, 51 grade 4s, and 5 grade 5s. Our 10 top students in descending order are Chandani Sharma, Akila Monroe, Alexandra Ramsamy, Kiran Rupnarayan, Isaac Ramalu, Samira Khan, Kiera Sunarayan, Parvish Balgobin, Aditya Diodat, Roshona Sikomar, and Navin Partab Narayan. Indeed, they deserve a resounding round of applause. We are extremely proud of all of you. 20 subjects were offered to students at the CAPE level. The following results were recorded. Accounting unit, 67% pass. That's Unit 1. Unit 2, 60%. Biology, 50%. That's Unit 1. Unit 2, 100%. Building and Mechanical Engineer, 100%. Caribbean Studies, 83%. Chemistry, Unit 1 and 2, 100%. Communication Study and Economics, Unit 1, 100% pass. Electrical and Electronic Engineering, Unit 1, 89% pass. Electrical and Electronic Unit 2, 100% pass. ENTROP, Unit 1 and 2. Environmental Science, Unit 1. Food Nutrition, Unit 1. History, Unit 1. Information Technology, Unit 1. All recorded 100% pass. Integrated Maths, 53% pass. Law, Unit 1 and 2, 100% pass. Literatures in English, Unit 2, 71% pass. Management of Business, Unit 1 and 2, 100% pass. Physics, Unit 1, 100% pass. Sociology, Unit 2, 100% pass. 29 students wrote the CAPE exams. There were 5 grade 1s, 22 grade 2s, 31 grade 3s, 35 grade 4s, 31 grade 5s, 17 grade 6s, and 3 grade 7. The top CAPE student is Crystal John Doe with 1 grade 1, 7 grade 2s, and 3 grade 3s. The 5 top CAPE students in descending order, the top 5, CAPE students in descending order are Crystal John Doe, Princess Yakum, Rachel Indar, Anisha Ali, and Malik Washington. The school is currently governed by a dynamic board of governors who work along with the school administration to make sure the school is run properly. The current PTA exec body tenure, which will come to an end in January, the president and all the other executive continue to work with the staff to maintain our high standards. Our projections for this new academic year include several projects, some of which I would outline in this report. Installation of security cameras around the parameters of the school, better internet access, setting up of a designated area for garbage collection, repair and upgrade of the shade house, repair of the electrical system in the broiler pen, construction and covering of concrete drains, construction of a new block to house CVQ area, rehabilitation of the cycle shed, painting of the internal school walls and classrooms, installation of a water purification system, acquisition of adequate tools and equipment for our CVQ programs and other subject areas. Our major constraints were students not in complete uniform, students challenging established rules, untimely submission of assignments and SBAs within given deadlines, shortage of laborers to maintain and upkeep our compound, frequent plumbing and water issues, unreliable power supply, and bee infestation. I wish to extend sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Education, Department of Education, Region 6, School Board Secretariat, Board of Governors, TVET Unit, Regional Democratic Council, Region 6, our hard-working staff, our devoted alumni, PTA, for their unwavering support in the smooth running of the school plant. Madam Chair, this academic year had its fair share of challenges, but we are unique, resilient, and we push against all odds to ensure that our students receive the highest quality education. Graduates, as you move forward to take up your new places in society, into this new phase of your life, don't be afraid to chase after your goals and your dreams. Never, I say never, give up and make full use of all the educational opportunities available to you presently in our beautiful country, Guyana. Congratulations, class of 2025. Go forth with confidence and make your indelible mark in your community and further afield. Thank you.
I think Miss reported well. I must give a special shout out to the students over there. Please give it up one more time. I heard a lot of 100% pass, but I didn't get to keep up with the number, and I kind of like that. I don't want to keep up with the amount of numbers in subjects that we actually scored 100%. I must lose fingers in terms of counting, so that's pretty well. There's nothing and no one that can actually stop you from changing the world. So I see you all over there looking lovely in your purple and gold. Continue to do the changes that you are to do. Before I move on to the next item, I would like to acknowledge the presence of our mayor of New Amsterdam, His Worship Wainwright McIntosh. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. As I move on with today's proceeding, please don't be bored. I was in the midst just now and I noticed persons are a little tight. Shake your shoulders a bit. Don't be tight. I don't think the place is that hot. However, today we have a special person within our midst. He is not just a doctor, but he is a former student of New Amsterdam Multilateral class of 1977. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. 76. And he's always been a part of New Amsterdam Multilateral from far and even near. So today I would like to invite him as he brings his remarks or his guest speaker address to you. So just sit back, relax, and take keynotes. Please give it up for Mr. Dr. Andrew Boyd.
Thank you, Madam Chairperson. Protocol has having been observed, Mr. Mayor. Welcome all, the folks from the Ministry of Education. Well, I said protocol observed. Good afternoon, Multi. You know, every time I talk to my Multi folks, I get this reaction, kind of lukewarm thing. Good afternoon, Multi. No, you got to do a little better. Good afternoon, Multi. It's such an honor for me to be here today. It's really an honor. I don't know if you can imagine, you see, 1975, I was there 1 year after that, 1976. Geez, 49 years ago. And it feels good. Well, this is not my first time here talking to you, but it really gives me tremendous pleasure to talk to you. This is indeed a wonderful school. I would clearly say it's the best school in the Caribbean, best high school in the Caribbean. No, I'm serious. It's no joke. Judging from the quality of the previous graduates, we have Dr. Murray, we have Ms. Bristol. I think the mayor was here too as well. Anyhow, well, we'll consider you as part of our own as well, and our red. Today I'm going to tell you two little stories. Not to bore you, because this is just a chat, and you know, people don't listen to you during graduations, weddings, and so on. They don't listen to you. All they want to do is get over with collect their certificates. Two stories. One, there was a little boy who I met a little boy some time ago. Well, he was 9 when I met him. And she would have heard the story a few times because people like to hear the story. This 9-year-old boy grew up in the hinterland. And he was, you know, like what I'm doing here. He couldn't do this because he was shy and scared of people. This young man grew up in the Riverine area. How many of you from the Riverine area here? Not a lot. Yes, there we go. I know the headmistress is from there. And her father's my good friend and relative. Right, the young man grew up paddling to school, and it was rather difficult. Because moving from the Riverine area to the Bright Lights, as we would say, it was tremendously difficult for him because he was shy, as I said, and he was not experienced, he was not exposed, and he was ridiculed, he was bullied to some extent. Well, it's not bully, we used to take advantage of him, really. Tease him about where he came from and all kinds of horrible names they gave him. And to add insult to injury, this young man went with his peers, he was then about 11, to the cinema. Some of you don't know what the cinema is like because I don't think we have any more cinemas now. I think it had Strand and Gaiety. And those guys were in a pit watching a movie. And in this movie, there was James Bond came up with some oxygen tanks on his back in the water and aimed his gun at the screen. And you know what? Young Johnny, as we call him, he dropped to the floor and shouted, "Oh God, they're dead." This is his friends, I mean, and they ridiculed him further, and he was called the guy who dodged James Bond's bullet. Moving on, the young man developed a lot of, I would say, courage, and he was focused. And he never lost his focus, because you see, the thing is, youngsters, you're now graduating, and you're building your own bridges now. This is probably your second bridge. because you would have done your grade 6 and now you have your second bridge. So this young man was focused throughout, like you are. I'm sure nothing like Crystal and Chandini. You guys did a fantastic job. Give them a round of applause. And for all of you. So the young man remained focused. And then as he grew in life, he built bridges and bridges and bridges. I'm going to get back to that story in a minute. He had something called, as I said, he was focused and he was determined. One of the things, the second story, I'm going to come back to the first in a minute. The second story is an international story. That is, you saw the light bulbs here? Somebody called Thomas Alva Edison. I remember his name well because one of my colleagues was called Alva. Alva Edison, he founded or he discovered the light bulb. You know, they invented it, I should say. Alva was not a good student in school. And his teachers, nothing like the teachers we have here, fantastic teachers, they are not as fantastic as you are. But those teachers told him that, son, you're not doing well, we may have to send you to another school because you're not holding on, you're not catching on. We're going to write a letter to your mommy saying, and tell her, we'll tell her your mother. So they wrote a letter and it was sealed in an envelope and he took it to his mother. Mother was a single parent at the time. And you know what the mother told him after she read the letter? Son, the teachers are very proud of you and they expect great things from you. I would like this story to resonate, especially with the parents and even the teachers. There are times when an encouraging word may help the youngster. You're not proud of you. And you graduates, when of course you get your little ones as well, or when you move on to other things, you can say, person can say, we're proud of you, as we are right now. And you know what? The young man, he excelled. He excelled because of other things, of course, but I think it's because of those positive words he received from his mother. And later on, of course, he discovered the light bulb. His mother died. And then when checking through her paperwork, and he found that letter, you're a bad student. You will have to move from here. So, words. They say words have power. So, it's important to encourage youngsters, encourage our peers, our friends, our children. The second lesson I get from there is to be positive. Now, being positive is not an easy thing, but somehow it's said that when you're positive, you attract positivities. That little boy I was telling you about earlier, let's call him Johnny. Johnny read a book called The Power of Positive Thinking. Any of you read that? By Norman Vincent Peale. It's a book that he said he read since he was 12. And that has influenced him tremendously. Being positive. Not saying you can't be negative, but things like I don't or I can't, try to remove those from your vocabulary. So you're focused, you're positive. You must decide where you're going. Graduates, today's your day. I hope it's not the end of the road. I hope you will continue to at least build another bridge, or 2, or 3. You see these past students, they've built wonderful bridges, and you can do the same. So your goal, important to know where you're going. In fact, you heard the headmistress, you said the headmistress said you need to dream and dream big. Now, your goal means that you know where you're going. It's like taking a ship. You want to travel to Barbados. And if you don't know where you're going, you'll end up going in circles. So you have to know where you're going. Graduates, find your purpose. Know what you want to do and go for it. Build your bridges. The other thing I would say, of course, you can't be focused, you can't be positive thinking, you can't be goal-oriented, but you have to work hard. You have to work hard. That's part of the job. Just as how you worked hard to reach to this level, you can continue to work hard, build your bridges. Now, after you would have built your bridge, that's probably your third bridge. Your goal, your purpose is in sight. Then you can say thank you. And you can do that now as well. Thank you to your teachers, to your parents who sacrificed their earnings, sacrificed their time, their energies to have you, to get you to this stage. Remember, it's not the end, but you have to say thank you. And it's not only to your teachers, to your mothers and fathers, but thank you to, I think, the Almighty God. Those of you who believe in God, believe in Allah, and so on, you need to say thank you. Thank you, and ask for guidance or blessings to open your path, and you move on. Of course, and then after you say thank you, you celebrate. You celebrate and you have fun. But before the thank you, when I finish with the thank you thing, it's always good to give back, not only to your school, your old school. Like, I don't know, you were here, some of you were here last 2 years ago, 3 years ago when I was here. We were sitting on the floor. Now you have benches. So those past students who delivered and so on, we say thank you. Similarly, you say thank you to the Almighty, and you to the country, to the government. And in fact, there's a quote, and I remember it very well because I'm a Rotarian, and the Rotarians say, well, service above self. But this lady, Shirley Chisholm, she's Guyanese heritage, she said, service is the price you pay for the space you have on earth, or for the oxygen that you breathe. It's free. So you have to say thank you. In other words, help others who can't be helped. Well, who can be helped, but who needs help. Those others who need help, those who come from the hinterland, of course, you try and push back something to them. So, back to that young man I was telling you about. The young man, he's built, I think, 4 or 5 bridges. And you can do the same. And I'd like to wish you all the best. I wish you great success, not only today, but in your future endeavors. And you continue to build bridges. And if you can build a bridge that is as lovely as our Barajagdeo bridge, you know, the 4-lane bridge, if you can do that a few times, then you're good to go. So all the best. And just to let you know, that little boy who was shy and who had issues with speaking is standing before you here right now. And the man who dodged James Bond's bullet. All the best now, and enjoy.
Thank you very much, Dr. Boyle. Some of the things that stood out for me when he was speaking is that you need to be grateful. So in everything you do, just be grateful. Remember your beginnings, and don't forget where you're coming from. So that's something that you should always allow to be part of you. However, thank you so much for that little word of encouragement for our graduates here today. I think you can give him an extra round of applause. One thing about him, he's never shy, even though he was talking about that little boy. He's never shy to return home to do his bit. Moving on with our program for today, we have a cultural presentation that will be done by the Animal Dance Group here. So just give it up for them.
What are you doing? 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 Don't you stop. Oh, yeah. It's not about how you started. Don't you stop, don't you stop. About how you win. How you gonna win, man? Don't you stop, don't you stop. Remember when you started out with just one dream? Resources could not be seen. Remember when you stayed up late at night trying to work out the in-between. Remember your passion, remember your drive. Remember how you felt inside. Remember when you felt you could conquer the world and no mountain was too high. But now the storms have passed your way. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And the sun didn't shine today. What you gonna do? Tell me what you gonna do. Listen to me. The enemy's assignment is to keep you down, bring you disappointments from all around. But greater is he that's inside of you. He'll help you to stand your ground. Push a little harder, go a little further, pray a little deeper, clinging to the keeper till you reach the finish line. Don't you stop till the devil bring all he got, cause you're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Oh, don't you ever give up. You're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. You are born for this. Tell them you're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Bring it on, bring it on. You're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Keep pressing to the top. Remember the day when you risked everything just to make your dreams stay flat. Remember when people didn't understand your plans, but that was quite alright. Remember your mission, remember your vows, remember how you felt inside. Remember when you knew God had your back and He was gonna be your guide. But now the storms have passed your way. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? And the sun didn't shine today. What you gonna do? Friend, what you gonna do? Listen to me. Nobody ever promised that the road was nice, and if your dreams gon' live, you gotta pay the price. You've got to know your friends from your foes. In hard times, your faith must rise. Push a little harder, go a little further, pray a little deeper, clinging to the keeper till you reach the finish line. Don't you stop till the devil bring all he got, 'cause you're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. No, no, no. Don't you ever give up. You're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. You are born for this. You're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. No, no, no. Don't you ever give up. Tell them you're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Keep pressing to the top. I know it's looking like your darkest day, but it's your finest hour. Child of a king, you better use that power. You're a go-getter, so you gotta go get it. Setbacks may come to distract, but don't let it when your knees grow weak. Your faith gotta speak, every promise gotta keep, every goal you gotta meet. Yeah, the doubters will doubt, but the giants will fall. Walk in your purpose, answer the call, and you can't go soft, gotta go hard. Can't go soft, gotta go hard. Push a little harder, go a little further, pray a little deeper, clinging to the keeper. When opportunity comes knocking at your door, you're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Bring it on, bring it on, 'cause you're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Yeah. Don't you ever look back. Tell them you're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Don't you stop for nothing. Ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Keep pressing to the top. Tell them you're ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Yeah. Don't you ever give up. Tell them you're ready. Walk in your purpose, yeah. You're ready. You want one for this. You ready. Don't you stop, don't you stop. Keep pressing to the top. Tell them you're ready.
Thank you so much. So those were 11 WA students, and that dance was choreographed by Annabelle Dance Group. So I think they've done great. shown what a typical example it is of going to high school. Even though we have obstacles, you need to be ready. And I think many of you sitting here today were capable of surpassing those obstacles in order to be where you are today. So let's give it up for them one more time. So we've come to one of the most anticipated parts of today's proceeding, which will be the presentation of certificates. And I'd like to call on Mr. Eloy Thomas to do the presentation of certificates. So graduates, please get yourself ready as we prepare for the presentation.
All protocols observed. Good afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time for us to present a certificate for the graduating class of 2025. We'll begin with the class, the Arts and Humanities class for 2025. I'll call on Ms. Josiah to present the certificate. Mike. Art stream. Rachel Ali. Parvesh Balgobin. Rashansa David. Padmini Hardia. Yelini Karen. Negoshi Simon. Renicia Tom. Theon Williams. Make some noise for the Arts and Humanities class of 2025. I'll ask the business class to stand by. I'll ask Ms. Rima to do the presentations of the certificate, the subject form teacher, sorry. Sadim Azad. Shamar Batson. Shekhar Karan. Tanisha Narasan. Tesh Ramprasad. Sansia Roman. Adrian Samaru. Rishona C. Kumar. Ajay Sukdio. Joel Walcott. Put your hands together for the 2025 Business Studies class. The students from the Natural Sciences class, please stand by. Ms. Shawnette Wills. can you join us on stage? Shakira Arthur. Safara Board. Simon Brush. Melina De Freitas. Melina Edwards. Zantai George. Kishan Hemraj. Shaquina Morgan. Michael Newland. Safia Omar. Shamaria Prasad. Isaac Romalo. Tevash Ramkobir. Alexandra Ramsamy. Kyron Rupnarain. Amira Rupai. Talia Sigobin. Chandani Sharma. Romar Sinclair. Kiara Sunarain. Right. Give it up for the class of 2025 Natural Science. The TVET stream, please stand by. Mr. Omar, you're asked to present the certificate. Sajid Ali. Gary Bacchus. Kunal Bhopal. Aditya Diodat. Devashri Danai. Marissa Hendricks. Samira Khan. Miklatia Johnson. Arun Mango. Shoain McIntosh. Akila Monroe. Navin Pertab Narain. Matthew Ramnath. Surendra Sitaram. Cayman Sokram. Darian Thomas. Martina Williams. Give it up there for the TVET class of 2025. We'll now move to the presentation of certificate for the students who would have sat the Caribbean Advanced Proficiency Examination Key. Ms. Goodluck, we're inviting you to the stage to present these certificates. Kevin Adar. Anisha Ali. Shamar Ali. Malachi Benjamin. Raquel Indar. Rachel Indar, my apologies. Crystal Jondu. Zakila Fraser. Joshua Singh. Princess Yokum. Put your hands together for the class of 2025. Kate. Congratulations to the class of 2025. You are now graduates of New Amsterdam Secondary School. Put your hands together for our graduates today. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sir Eloy, for a job well done. I think he deserves a round of applause. However, just a tiny announcement. Somebody's asking for a vehicle to be moved. PAJ 2000. Kindly assist in moving. So we're at one of the most important part of today's proceeding. and I'm going to call my charge officer. And the thing about my charge officer today, she was one of the first students to walk through the doors of Multi in 1975. I think you should give it up for her. On the 15th of September 1975, she was one of the first persons, or students I should say, to walk through. And she was also part of an exchange program with Cuba in 1977. She's a doctor, and her name today would be Dr. Jacqueline Murray, and she will be delivering the charge. Please give it up for her.
Good afternoon, everyone. All protocols having been observed. A little bit of history. I'm going to add to what she said there. I also taught at this school, so I was once a teacher. So the first students sent the students through the door. I was here. I also represented Multi in Cuba, and I taught at this. So that's a little bit of history. I know she said that I'm a doctor, but there are different types of doctor, and I'm not a medical doctor, but I'm a doctor of business administration. So if you're business sick, come, I'll fix it for you. All right. I heard myself being described a little while ago as a charge officer. So it's not one of those persons that are going to collect people and lock them up and then charge them. It's a different type of charge. And this is going to be to the class of 2025. And I would love to have them stand and pay attention to me. So can you stand, class of 2025? I know you could rest those certificates down if you want to, but just make sure you pay attention to me. So, to the graduating class of 2025, I want to tell you about the 3 R's. And these 3 R's have stood me in good effect throughout my life. These R's are relevance, reliability, and respect. So the first R, this is not about following trends. That's in order to be relevant. It's about making a difference in the space that you occupy. Remember, the world is changing faster than ever, and the things you have learned today, yesterday, tomorrow, they might very well not be suited to the purposes for which you will need them. So, I want to encourage you to read widely. Ask questions, ask the whys, what if, and engage with ideas that challenge your comfort zone. You know, we are always comfortable doing the things that we need. The old people will say, same old, same old. Don't settle for same old, because by then, things would have passed you by. I want to focus a little bit about this, though, in terms of your need in order to be relevant to adapt. I'm going to tell you a story. I have a car that needed to be serviced. So I took it to a gentleman that is across by Philadelphia Street there. And he was the only person working there. And so I said to him, have anybody working with you? He said to me that the young people these days, they come and they want the pay of skilled persons. So this is what I'm going to say to you. When you leave here today, you are going to be going to jobs, and I'm sure many of you have expectations. Some of you thinking about, I'm going to get a work and I'm going to buy that car. But listen to me. You will not and you cannot arrive on any shore overnight. There are things you're going to have to do. You are going to make sure that you acquire the skills that are needed for the job that you would like to have. And when you've acquired that skill, That skill over time, once you excel at it, you do your best at it, it will pay you the dividends that you will need to buy that car, that house. I don't hear young people talk about house, though, you know, because they're their parents' house. And so they think about owning a car before buying a house. But I trust as you advance in life, you will see the importance of visioning for a home before a vehicle. I want you to find your purpose. I don't know how many of you know what it is you really want to become. If you find your purpose and you know what that purpose is, let me tell you what is going to happen. Because you know your purpose, because you're passionate about it, you are certainly going to work tirelessly towards becoming an indispensable person in that field. And to the young lady who is just chatting idly by, I used to be a teacher and I'm going to call you out. Pay attention to me. All right. On the relevance, I'm still there. Connect and contribute. Your generation, not mine, we didn't have the kinds of social media and the kinds of equipment and the kinds of things you use today, smartphones. So you are uniquely positioned to connect. Use your platforms, your voices to contribute positively. Share knowledge and lift others up. So your challenge on the relevance, don't just show up, make sure you matter. The second R is reliability. Reliability is the cornerstone of trust. Trust is the currency of success in every human endeavor. Reliability is about integrity in action. Own your word. How many, look at each other there now, you had anybody next to you that told you they were going to do something and they didn't do it? I'm sure it happened from time to time. Listen, when you go into the world out there, you need to own your word. Make sure that as long as you commit to something, that you deliver. Embrace accountability, because more often than not, when people don't own their words, you know what happens? When they make mistakes, what they do, they make excuses. So, embrace accountability. It is not that you will not make mistakes. We all make mistakes. Anybody sitting here would have said to you that they have made a mistake from time to time in one area or another. And many of them, especially if they are in an organization, they know that when people make mistakes and they don't own them and they don't speak to them, that mistake could lead to the organization making a decision that is not going to enable it to achieve its goals and objectives. And apart from that, when it's discovered that you made a mistake and you did not own up to that mistake, people will lose confidence in you. They will not consider you as a reliable person. Be consistent, whether it's in your studies, your work, or your friendships. Consistency is what separates the dreamers from the achievers. Show up, put in the effort, and be the person others can build on. So your challenge under this, be the person who is counted, not the person who counts excuses. The third, respect. I grew up with an old aunt, we called her auntie. And if you got licks, it would not have been for the fact that maybe you said what you had to say, but that you did it in a disrespectful manner. Though this, oh yes, we got lashes. I know these days in school, no one can touch you. Or the next thing you know, the TV cameras are on them and they hold whatever else is coming in through the doors. But you need respect. Respect for yourself. Take care of your mental health and physical health as well. Hold firm to your values. You cannot genuinely respect others if you do not respect the person who stares you in that mirror. Respect others. Listen more than you speak. Some people speaking right now. Just listen a little more than you're speaking right now. Listen more than you speak. Seek to understand different perspectives, especially when they are radically different from your own. I work at the University of Guyana. I am a part of senior management there. I sit on academic board where you got everybody who's supposed to know everything. And let me tell you something. When people don't listen to perspectives that are different from their own, we lose a perspective that could have helped make a better decision for the organization. So whichever organization, whichever job environment, whichever committee you find yourself on, listen. And listen to those ideas that are not consistent with your own. Who knows? It might be that gold in Fort Knox. Respect the moment. Be present. Honor the time you have with your loved ones and the opportunities you have been given. I know you know how much your loved ones sacrificed for you, so you could have the opportunity of standing here today. I know, and perhaps you don't know, what they are going to do to enable you to have those opportunities that you are dreaming about for the future. So, honor them, thank them, continue to respect them, even when they might say something to you that you believe they should not have. So you're challenged on the respect. And I heard Dr. Boyle mention about bridges. Build bridges, not walls. See the good in the world and in those around you. Here's the thing about seeing the good in those around you. More often than not, we're in a group, and you know what it is we see about somebody? The first thing is the thing that is bad, that thing that is not wholesome, and that is the thing that we run with. But what we do not understand, that inside each of us, there is much good, in as much as you would have just seen that bad. So look for the good in others, because as you do that, you are going to be able to build bridges, because you're going to be seeing beyond the facade. You're going to be really seeing people for who they are. And as long as you recognize that in each person there is good, you can use that good, challenge that good to help you or even to support them to go where they need to go. So, your final charge. I know you're tired standing, but you know, young people, y'all should get more energy than me. You see, when I came to this school, 9 to 5, and I'm still standing here. So don't get tired. A final charge. Graduates, your certificates are proof of your intelligence and dedication. But the 3 R's, relevance, reliability, and respect, these are the values that will determine the quality of your character and the impact of your life. So, go out there, be relevant by making your unique voice heard. Be reliable by building a life others can trust and admire. And be respectful by treating the world and everyone with kindness. We have great faith in you. I have great faith in you. Now go and make us all proud. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
Thank you very much, Dr. Murray. And I really hope the 3 R's that were instilled in you, that you take that charge and go with it. Okay, let's give it up for Dr. Murray this afternoon. And let's give it up for our graduates. So now we are at another interesting part of today's proceeding. We're at the presentation of awards. I'll call on Mr. Eloy to assist me as we get this ball rolling. But before we call on the awardees, I would like to call on Ms. Shelley-Ann Lawson, followed by Mr. Wyatt Omar to give out these prizes. So I'll call on our 9th runner-up, Ms. Roshona Sikumar. Please make some noise. Followed by our 8th runner-up, Mr. Parvish Balgobin. Ms. Sikumar, please don't leave. Please make some noise for Parvish. Our 7th runner-up, Aditya Diodat. Followed by our 6th runner-up, Ms. Kiera Sunarain. Followed by our 5th runner-up, Ms. Samira Khan. I'll call on Mr. Wahid to assist with the handing out. Our 4th runner-up, Mr. Isaac Ramalu. HM, please don't leave. We need a group photo. Followed by a 3rd runner-up, Mr. Kyron Rupnarain. Our 2nd runner-up, Miss Alexandra Ramsamy. Followed by our 1st runner-up, Miss Akila Monroe. So we'll call on Miss Chandini Sharma. She's our best performing student, as well as our top CSEC graduate here today. And she will also be receiving the Denville Peters Award. She will be receiving the Grill Master Catering Award, followed by the Regional Executive Officer for Region Number 6 Award. This one will be coming from Mr. Narendra Prasad. And this is all a part of our academic excellence. So congratulations to you. I'll call on Ms. Shelly Ann to assist with the handing over of the Regional Executive Officer Award. Just make some nice for them as they come so that we can have a group photo. Yes, this is our top 10 students. They've done well and they are part of our 90% mark. Make some noise for them. Call on our Mayor for New Amsterdam as we award the top 5 Cape students. Followed by Dr. Boyle to assist as well. So our 4th runner-up student today is Mr. Malik Washington. However, he is not here. He's presently completing studies or carrying out studies in Cuba. I think we should make some noise for him today. So we'll have our 3rd runner-up, Miss Anisha Ali. Dr. Boyle. Our 2nd runner-up, I'll ask Dr. Boyle to give this one out. Miss Rachel Indar. Thank you, Mayor. I'll call on Miss Jillian Bristol to hand up the other award. I'll call on our 1st runner-up, Miss Princess Yoko. I'll now call on Miss Crystal Jondu to receive the Best Performing Student for Cape Award. And this is sponsored by Miss Jillian Bristol herself. This is in recognition for our outstanding performance at the CAPE examination. The top 5 CAPE students, please return so we can get a group photo. Shellyan, please come with a group photo, please. And Mr. Umar. Miss Lindella around. Thank you very much. I'd like to call on Miss Akila Monroe. We are now at the CSEC Subject Prizes and Special Awards. I would like to call on Miss Akila Monroe. She will be receiving several prizes. But I would like to call the Mayor, Mr. Wainwright McIntosh, to hand out these prizes for me. She will be receiving Texas and Clothing and Fashion. This was sponsored by the Mayor and Town Council Office. So the best graduating student for Spanish, Principle of Business, Food and Nutrition and Health, Family and Resource Management. Akila, thank you. I'll call her Miss Lindella. She will assist me. Miss Akila, please don't move. Ms. Lindell will be handing over her Food and Nutrition and Health Award, our Family and Resource Management Award, as well as our Principles of Business Award. Isaac Romelu, please prepare yourself. Miss Rima Ali. Jacob, sorry, Miss Rima Jacob. Please give it up for Miss Monroe. Isaac will be receiving the top performing prize for chemistry, mathematics, and social studies. I'll call on Miss Jack to present the social studies award. So some of our sponsors today. Some of our sponsors today for these awards were Ms. Geneva Hitnarine, and Sir Vaughan Paul for that prize that just went out. So now I'll call on Chandini Sharma to receive her biology as well as her integrated science award. These were sponsored by EMA Pharmacy as well as Sir Nicholas. So I'll ask Sir Nicholas to present. I'll now call on Miss Alexandra Ramsamy. She will be receiving the Agricultural Science Award as well as the Human and Social Biology Award. I'll ask Miss Alexandra, Agricultural Science teacher, Mr. Thomas, to hand out this prize. Ask Mr. Nicholas, since he's a sponsor, to hand out this prize as well. Is Miss Fazina Chase within our midst? I'll now call on Mr. Kyron Rupnarayan. He will be receiving the English B prize, which is English Literature. I can vividly remember Chiron at English classes. He loved English B. He will also be receiving the Information Technology prize. And I'll call on Mr. Billy LeBennett to hand out that one. Mr. Gangadin, please make your way. Let's give it up for Chiron. I'll now call on Ms. Sumira Khan to receive the Industrial Technology and Mechanical Award, as well as the Physics Award. She is the top performing student. Also call on Ms. Bonito to assist with this, since it was sponsored by her. Thank you very much. Ms. Rashona Sikumar, kindly make your way. I'll now call on Ms. Devi to assist with this prize. Sir Gangadin. Kumar, you only got one there. It's for office administration, as well as electronic document preparation and management. And now call on Miss Rachel Ali. She'll be receiving the Caribbean History Prize as a top performing student. Miss Jack. I'll be calling on Mr. Parvish Balgobin to receive the Geography Award. This was sponsored by Future Sensation. Thank you very much, Ms. Jack. I'll now call on Sir Gangadin to hand out the Economics Award to Mrs. Shikar Karan. Zena Chase, kindly assist me once more. I'll be calling on Miss Kiera Sunarain for the English A Award, English Language. Please make some noise for these students. They did extremely well. I'll now be calling on Navin Pratap Narain to receive his Industrial Technology and Building Prize. He will also be receiving the technical drawing prize as the best performing student. I'll now call on Aditya Deodat. He will be receiving the Industrial Technology Electrical Prize. I now call on Sir Siam Bristol. Sir Gangadin, please take stage. I now call on Miss Tanisha Narsayan for the Principal of Accounts Award. Physical Education and Sport. Anybody have any idea who's this person? Kunal Bhupal. Sir Sian. I'll now call on Sir Riel Franklin. So this will be handing out the Theatre Arts Award. And this will be going to Miss Rushanza David. This is also the drama queen, so she'll be receiving this award. Thank you, Mr. Franklin. Now we're at the stream prizes. I'll now call on the best business stream student, Ms. Rashona Sikumar. Ms. Amina will be presenting this prize. This was sponsored by Noor Academy. Please make some nice to Ms. Sukumar. The best science stream student, Ms. Chandani Sharma. Please make your way to receive your stream prize. This was sponsored by Rios Burger. I'll call on Miss Jillian Bristol. call on the best humanities stream student, Mr. Parvish Balgobin. This one is proudly sponsored by Miss Jillian Bristol. I'll ask for the representative from Gupta Distribution. To hand out the best TVET technical students, and that's Miss Samira Khan. Dr. Murray, can you assist me? We're now going to call on the best TVET stream student for agricultural science, Miss Martina Williams. Please make some noise for her. I'll call her Miss Vanessa Wilson. So hand out the best TVET stream prize for home economics, and this goes to Miss Akela Monroe. Now call on Miss Goodluck to assist me. I'm moving to the Cape Special Prizes, subject prizes, sorry. And I'll be calling on our Biology Unit 2, Chemistry Unit 2, and Physics Unit 1, as well as Sociology Unit 2, Best Performer. I see she's making her way. That's it, girl. Miss Crystal Jondu. Miss Lachmi, are you around? Thank you, Miss Gulab. Come on, make some nice for Miss John. See how she's smiling bright? I'll now call on Miss Rachel Indar to receive Accounting Unit 1 prize, Accounting Unit 2, Caribbean Studies, and Management of Business Unit 2. Sir Devendra. I'll now call on the best performing student for Electrical and Electronic Engineering Technology, Unit 2, Option B. This person also made the CXC Regional Merit List and is the only student from Guyana that did that. That person is no other than Malachi Benjamin. He will also be receiving the Building and Mechanical Engineering Drawing Unit 2 prize. Make some noise for him. The fact that the only Guyanese person comes from Multi is something to brag about. Now I'll call Entrepreneurship Unit 2, Ms. Zakila Fraser, and ask Ms. Lachmi to present this award. It's Ian Babulal within our midst. So I'll now call on Ian Babulal. He is the top performer for Biology Unit 1, Chemistry Unit 1, and Environmental Science Unit 1. I'll call on Mr. Navin. So now I'll be calling on our integrated mathematics student. He's the best performer. He's also the best performer in Law Unit 2 and Management of Business Unit 1. Let's give it up for Aiden Sanmogon. Tana Thompson within our midst. Just like to mention that Tana Thompson is our Computer Science Unit 1 top performer as well as Information Technology. Kate Embasans within our midst. Is that a no? Okay, Kate Embasans was supposed to be receiving the Electrical and Electronic Engineering Technology Unit 1 prize as well as Literatures in English Unit 2. Now I'll call on Miss Selena Whitney to receive her prize in Economics Unit 1 and Entrepreneurship Unit 1. Please give it up for Miss Whitney. Miss Martina Wilberg within our midst. I'll now call on Mr. Rose to assist me with handing out of this prize. History Unit 1 and Law Unit 1, Miss Martina Wilberg will be receiving this prize. I'll be calling on Miss Divine Semple to receive her Food and Nutrition Unit 1 prize. Thank you very much, Mr. Rose. We're on special awards. I'll now call on Mr. Kunal Bhupal to receive the Male Students Personality Sports Prize. And I'll call on Mr. Siam Bristol to assist me with this one. Thank you, Ms. Uluchu. Female Student Sports Personality, Miss Miklatia Johnson. Mr. Omar, could you assist me? And now I'm going to call on the most improved student in the male category, Mr. Parvish Balgobin. Most improved female, Ms. Zantai George. Now I'm at the Most Resilient Student Award. This is a DHM award, and this goes to no other than Mr. Simon Brush. I'll now call on Miss Kizzy to assist me. I'm now going to call on the Most Cooperative Student Award. And this goes to Aditya Deodat. It's LT Erskine in the building. So today we have a special award for the lone student that completed the Guyana National Cadet Corps, and that goes to Mr. Faraborn. Mr. Franklin, could you please make your way?
May the theater arts class please stand up. Miss Chanel Phillips, who was the pioneer for theater in these areas, she made a promise to you guys at your final practical, and she has fulfilled that promise. So I'd like you guys to come up and collect on that promise. Somebody asking if it's money. We shall see. It's something in a nice red envelope.
a message from Ms. Shondell for you guys. It's, dear students, as you graduate today, know that you are a part of history and a crucial link in keeping our traditions alive. In keeping with the promise made at your final CSEC practical assessment, this token of appreciation is being presented to you in recognition of your discipline in achieving success. Congratulations, students, you did well. A message from Ms. Shondell Phillips. And they are also part of history since they are 20th batch of theater arts students. Now call Mr. LaRose to assist me. Mr. Rose, sorry, to assist me with a special presentation. The Board of Governors of New Amsterdam Secondary School presents this plaque to Ms. Lakshmi Jaigobin in recognition of her outstanding academic achievement, graduating with distinction from the Cyril Potter College of Education. She also copped the Prime Minister's Award for the Best Graduating TVET Teacher. Please give it up for her. I'll now call on Mr. Devendra Gangadin. This is also presented on behalf of the Board of Governors of the New Amsterdam Secondary School in recognition of his outstanding academic achievement, graduating with distinction from the Cyril Potter College of Education. If our students can do it, so can our teachers. We set and we lead by example. I'll now call on Mr. Kesnell Johnson to receive his award from the Board of Governors of the New Amsterdam Secondary School in recognition of his outstanding academic achievement, graduating with distinction from the Cyril Potter College of Education. I'll also call on Mr. Adrian Samar. However, he's absent, but he is also receiving for his outstanding academic achievements, and he is also graduating with distinction. I'll be calling on Mr. Andrew Williams to receive his award from the Board of Governors for his outstanding achievement for also receiving or graduating with distinction. Give it up for Sir Andrew. Looking sharp, right? There is also a special award. Dr. Butt was supposed to hand this one out. However, I'd like to call on Mr. Rael Franklin to receive this special token. Sir Rael Franklin. Something to note is that Miss Lakshmi was also the second best graduating student. The beauty about it, she's from Malta. Mr. Franklin look a bit shocked, but a prize didn't only come for the theater arts students. One came for you as well, on behalf of Miss Phillips. Thank you very much, Mr. Rose. I think we can give all our awardees a round of applause. They have done well. They've worked hard. They've seen the vision and they're working to achieve it. Today, as I come to the latter part of my program, allow me to introduce our valedictorian on stage as she brings her speech to you, Miss Chandini Sharma.
Good afternoon, distinguished guests, teachers, parents, and my fellow graduates. It is an honor to stand here today as we celebrate this unforgettable milestone in our lives. First, I want to express how grateful I am to be standing in this position today. It is truly a privilege, one which I could not have achieved without God, my #1 supporter. Throughout my high school journey, I have held God very close to my heart and kept our connection as strong as possible. God is always pushing me forward no matter the circumstance. I also want to thank my amazing mother for her unwavering support. She is not the type of mom who sits beside me or constantly checks in on my schoolwork. However, she supports me in her own quieter yet powerful way. One thing she has always done is her best. She has worked very hard to give my sister and I the opportunities that she never had, especially when it comes to education. My mom never had anyone to guide or push her academically, so she made it her mission to do that for us. She has invested so much into my education, and from a very young age, I understood the struggles and sacrifices that she had to make. Because of that, I made it my duty to not let those efforts go to waste. And I haven't, and I don't plan on doing that in the future. Now with my heartfelt gratitude placed behind me, I'd like to talk a little about my high school journey. Like many of you, it was a path filled with lessons, challenges, and moments that shaped the person I am today. I remember the very first day that I officially stepped into high school. I was late, nervous, and already facing consequences for my behavior during online classes. I'll never forget the moment, especially when my former agriculture teacher walked into the classroom and asked, "So, who here are the keyboard warriors?" I can still picture my friend Samira twisting her neck to look at me, seeing my hand up and then raising hers too, even though she didn't really have anything to do with it. Fast forward to 9th grade. This was by far one of the most regretful years for me, especially because I was going through so many changes at once. I often found myself trying to fit in, mirroring my friends' actions, even when it didn't feel right. That pressure to blend in led me to do things that were completely out of character and against what I strongly stand for. But through all of that, I learned valuable lessons. Looking back, that year was really the beginning of my journey of self-discovery. Despite everything that I was dealing with, one thing those experiences did was never distract me from my studies. Even though from grade 7 to 10, I wasn't pushing myself to be at the top of the class, I still never lost sight of who I was or what I stood for academically. I've always had my own personal standards, high ones, and even during the times when I wasn't giving my full 100%, I made sure that my work still reflected a certain level of excellence. There was just a line I never crossed. And yes, my grades during those years didn't always match my full potential I knew I had inside me. They did not always perfectly align with the expectations that I set for myself. But the thing is, I didn't panic about it. I didn't pressure myself too heavily or stress out to the point of losing focus. Why? Because I knew myself. I knew my ability, I knew my mindset, and I knew that whenever the time came for me to truly step up and give my all, I would. I trusted myself to believe that I would rise when it mattered the most. And honestly, that self-awareness, that quiet confidence, is what carried me through those years. By the time I was in Form 4, I found myself constantly comparing myself to other people. And academically, I wasn't the student who teachers paid much attention to. I wasn't the one they bragged about or called on often, or really even noticed. And because of that, I started to question myself. I questioned my worth, my intelligence, and my importance. Things that, looking back now, were so pointless to doubt. I wish that I had realized sooner. None of that defined me. But the truth is, for many of us, moments like those are almost inevitable. When you're growing, developing, and figuring out who you are, it is easy to lose sight of yourself. It's easy to forget who you truly are. When I entered the 11th grade, I did so with little to no friends. And though it was a difficult time at first, it became one of the most transformative periods of my life so far. Instead of trying to fit in, I began surrounding myself with people that I genuinely admired. Individuals whose values, goals, and character reflected the person that I wanted to become. It felt like undergoing a metamorphosis, a return of my true self after drifting away for so long. And yes, it does sound very cliche, but it happens to many of us. Sometimes we must fall apart a little to rebuild ourselves stronger. By then, the absence of friends no longer bothered me. I poured my energy into my goals, my growth, and my studies. For the first time ever, I wasn't chasing people, I was chasing my potential. Throughout this journey, one of the most important things that shaped my success was understanding my limits. I knew that pushing myself to study late in the night would not benefit me if my brain was exhausted. Instead, I chose to rest. This is where truly knowing yourself becomes powerful, because you shouldn't always work hard, you should also work smart. I maintained the balance between my academics and the things that I enjoy doing. But even with that balance, there were many times when I felt like I was not doing enough. And because of that, I began developing habits that many students didn't adopt. When I had extra lessons after school that started at 6 in the afternoon, I didn't waste the hours between 3 and 6. I used that time to finish assignments or revise. I'd even revise while I was traveling to lessons. I would attend my lessons, reach home around 9, shower, unwind a little, eat, and then review the subjects that I struggled the most with. There were even days when I was so tired that I decided to sleep at 9 in the night, but wake up at 1 in the morning and study until 6 in the morning. These weren't easy habits, but they were choices that I made because I understood my responsibilities and what I wanted to achieve. I struggled with math and principle of accounts a lot. I was never naturally strong in those subjects, but with hard work, determination, and my teachers, I was able to achieve the grade that I worked so hard and longed for. I refused to accept anything below a grade 1, and that mindset, combined with effort and support from those around me, helped me to make it possible. And And finally, as I close this speech, I want to acknowledge the people whom without none of this would have been possible. My teachers. Every school day, every explanation, every moment of discipline, and every word of encouragement has shaped me into the person I am. I truly believe that a student's success is never achieved alone. It is built on the dedication, patience, and genuine belief of the educators who guide us, correct us, challenge us, and cheer for us even when we don't hear them. To all my teachers at school, thank you for being the foundation of my academic journey. Each of you played a significant role in my growth. You did not just teach lessons, you created environments where learning felt possible, where mistakes were treated as part of the process, and where confidence was built one step at a time. You pushed me to think critically, ask questions, and to strive for excellence, along with keep going on even when the workload felt overpowering and overwhelming. You saw potential in me on the days when I doubted myself, and you never hesitated to offer guidance, support, or an encouraging word. I am deeply grateful for the time, dedication, and heart that you poured into my education. To my Spanish teacher, Sir Joel Grajales, thank you for seeing what I couldn't always see in myself. You noticed my potential long before I recognized it, and you nurtured it with patience, encouragement, and genuine passion. During my training sessions in school, you pushed me, guided me, and reminded me that I was capable. You made learning a foreign language not only manageable, but also enjoyable, and for that I am forever grateful. And of course, I cannot forget one of the individuals who has had a profound impact on my academic journey. My lessons teacher, Sir Marlon Fraser. Sir, thank you for your clarity, your consistency, and your dedication. Math was never my strongest subject, and there were moments when I doubted myself. But your approach, the way that you made difficult concepts feel simple and hard formulas feel familiar, transformed not only my understanding, but my confidence. With your guidance and my own determination, I was able to finally achieve the grade that I had worked hard for. I am grateful for each of you, not only for what you have taught me academically, but for the way that you helped to motivate me and made me believe in my potential, even on the days when I did not. As I move on to the next chapter of my life, I'll carry these lessons with me. And if there is one thing that I want everyone here to remember, it is this: always believe in yourself, even when others doubt you, because the only limits that exist are the ones that you accept. As I close my speech, I recognize not only my achievements, but the achievements of my peers. Here's to the class of 2025. Thank you all for listening.
Please give it up for Chandani. I'll now call on Miss Crystal Jandu to do her reflection.
Good afternoon, special invitees, teachers, parents, distinguished guests, and of course, the graduating class of 2025. After 7 long years, I can finally say, with so much excitement, that I'm officially out. As strange as it feels to say, I know I'll miss this place. These 2 years spent at Cape were chaotic, hilarious, exhausting, and strangely beautiful all at once. I walked into Cape with the naive confidence, thinking, sure, most of us thinking, how hard can it really be? The program wasted no time proving me wrong. None. Between the calculations that made no sense, the endless essays, and the labs that threatened my sanity once a week, mostly biolab, I discovered that CAPE was far more than an academic challenge. It was a test of resilience. People warned me that CAPE would be difficult, but no one prepared me for how much it would change me. Somewhere between the sleepless nights and the early morning panic, I started learning things about myself. I learned that I could keep going even when I was absolutely convinced that I couldn't. I learned that I somehow work well under pressure, even though I complained the entire time. And I learned that I am more capable than I give myself credit for. And that strength often shows up long before you recognize it. Along the way, I built memories that I know will stay with me long after I leave these walls. Like in first year, when Alex and I decided that after lunch that we really didn't want to go to a communication studies class. So our so brilliant plan was because Miss usually keeps the class in the library or the smart room. So our plan was to go up into class. So we walked in school, we sprinted across the middle staircase because Mr. Shelley there. And for a moment we believed that we completely escaped this class, that we would have avoided it. Then Miss Trishelle walks into class, and then she gives us a test. I don't think either one of us passed that test today. But we tried to run away and then ran directly to the classroom. And then in second year, we were doing a soap production lab with Ms. Bibi. So during it, we had to mix oil and then we had to mix something with water. And then oil and water sparks up. So during it, Anisha was right next to it and it started sparking up. Now I had caustic soda in my hand and she sparked up and bumped right into me. And Kevin was right behind me and then the caustic soda almost fell onto him. To this day, he constantly still reminds me that he's trying this entire debacle, even though it would not have fell on him by any means. There were also memories outside the classroom that tested me in ways academics never could. Moments that forced me to choose myself, even when it was difficult. These moments, as ridiculous, hilarious, and sometimes terrifying as they were, made CAPE feel like something more than a program. They made it unforgettable. And then there were the people who helped me hold myself together. I'd like to say thank you. To my teachers, thank you for believing in me even when I looked like I was probably one test away from evaporating. And according to Kevin, I looked like that quite often. To my parents, thank you for every sacrifice, every ride to school, and every just trust yourself before an exam. You supported me even when I doubted everything. And to Bim, my Toothsome Sport Farm, who is today, but I had to mention him because I know he'd find out if I didn't, who always knew how exactly to pull me back from spirals. Whether it was shoving my nephew's dinosaur toy in my face, and it made this roaring sound, so he'd press the button and he'd shove it in my face to stop me back from spiraling, or he'd just yell at me and told me to focus. He always found a way. So I'd like to thank him for guiding me through concepts that felt impossible, and for every IA and SBA rescue mission, and for showing up every time I needed help, even when I didn't know how to ask for help. On a deeper level, I'm especially grateful for the people who became my constants. To Luke and Angie, who showed up and grounded me always exactly when I needed them, and who stayed on calls for days to make sure that I didn't overwork myself. And to Alex, who was always there when I needed somebody to talk out the content to, and who saw me through every late night crash out, every meltdown, and every spiral, and still stayed on the calls for hours at a time. Their support made the hard moments survivable and the good moments even sweeter. Finishing this program feels surreal, because I don't feel like assignments or set exams. I grew into somebody stronger, steadier, and more capable than the person who walked in 2 years ago. I'm surprised myself, and I'm quite proud of that. And so, this is the end of one chapter and the beginning of whatever comes after. And I'm now leaving with more confidence, more clarity, and more appreciation for the person I've become. That's all. Thank you.
The fact that these students could come here and share their challenges and how they've overcome it speak of something. However, moving on with today's proceeding, I'm coming closely to the end. I'll now call on Sir Nicholas to give us a closing remark.
Wow, wow, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, proud families, dedicated staff, and most importantly, our remarkable graduates, good afternoon. I want to share a little scene with you. Every morning in this compound, long before the first bell, you can find students trickling in, some rushing, some dragging their feet, some laughing with friends, and some quietly preparing themselves for the new day. And if you stand there long enough, you will realize something. Each and every single student who walks through those gates carries a story. Some stories filled with joy, some with struggles, but all of them filled with a determination to grow. Today, those stories reach a new chapter. Today, we witnessed an amazing graduation. We witnessed a transition, a moment where potential purpose, where effort becomes achievement, where young men and women step forward to shape their future. 2 days ago, I was in Region 4 for the Western Royal Secondary's graduation, and the students came up to me after my speech and asked me, Mr. Nicholas, what's next? How do I do this? How can I achieve that? And I always tell them that graduation is not the end. It is only the beginning. Of course, I delved into the specifics of how they can actually achieve their dream. But the point is, from this day forward, the world will not ask you to be perfect. It will not ask you to have all the answers. But what it will ask is for you to try, that you give your best, that you rise after every fall, and that you carry yourself with integrity, curiosity, and the confidence that you are capable of doing great things, with a burning ambition to conquer the world. And as you are stepping into a world that is changing faster than ever, there will be challenges, yes, but there will also be opportunities, moments that will call on you to lead, to innovate, to make a difference. And I want you to know that you are ready. You have the talent, you have the training, and you have this entire community behind you. And we believe in your future. To the parents and guardians, today is your victory too. To the teachers and the staff, your dedication echoes in every success. To our senior administrators, board, and special invitees, we thank you for your hard work and powerful belief in our students. Graduates, as you walk out of this room, walk out with your head held high. Walk out knowing that no matter where life takes you, from the smallest dream to the largest ambition, that you can do anything. So go forward with courage, go forward with purpose, go forward knowing that your story is still being written and the best chapters are yet to come. And as we close this chapter, I would like to say congratulations to you, class of 2025. Thank you.
I'll now call on Mr. Mohammed Hussein, our Vice President for the Student Council, to give his vote of thanks. Please welcome him.
Good afternoon, everyone. On behalf of the New Amsterdam Secondary School, heartfelt thanks are extended to all who have joined in celebrating our graduates this afternoon. First, sincere appreciation is offered to our guest speaker, Dr. Andrew Boyle, for the powerful words of encouragement and guidance shared with our students as they prepare for the next stage of their journey. Warm thanks are extended to the Mayor of New Amsterdam, Mr. Wayne Wright McIntosh, Regional Education Officer, Mr. Satish Udit, and the Regional Executive Officer, Mr. Narendra Prasad, for their continued support and for guidance and for gracing the ceremony with their presence. Special thanks goes to Dr. Jacqueline Murray for the delivery of charge to our graduates, and to our dedicated teachers and staff who've worked tirelessly to prepare these graduates for success and in putting together this graduation ceremony. Sincere gratitude is extended to our Board of Governors and our beloved Chairman, Mr. Rafiq Qasim. Gratitude is also extended to the Parent Teachers Association and our Alumni Association for the valuable role they played in this afternoon's program. The assistance provided by these members with planning, decor, and other arrangements helped to create a warm and memorable ceremony for our graduates and guests. And the school committee is sincerely thankful for their support in this graduation ceremony. Once again, thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'll now call on Mr. Billy LeBennett to close us off with the school song. As he makes his way, graduates, we need a group photo. Please don't go all over. Miss Bonita would like for you to assemble by the NAMS sign so we can have a group photo with all of you. Okay? Sir Billy and Miss Reed.
Good afternoon, everyone. We will be singing the first and the last stanza of the school song along with the chorus. Graduates, please listen in. This is maybe the last time you hear the song.
Oh, dear school, we pledge to you forever to be so true, striving always to do so well, seeking ever to always excel.
Let us march along the way, striving for a brighter day, reaching up to higher goals as each term and year unfolds. New Amsterdam multilateral, to you we sing aloud. New Amsterdam multilateral, of you we are so proud. New Amsterdam multilateral, your name ever will be. New Amsterdam multilateral.
Graduates, you're free to step outside so that you can take your photo. After you finish with that, you can make your way to the office as well, and Miss Lindella will take care of refreshments.
Change. Keep on thinking things will always be the same. But when we leave this year, we won't be coming back. No more hanging out, cause we're on a different track. And if you got something that you need to say, you better say it right now, cause you don't have another day. Cause we're moving on and we can't slow down. These memories are playing like a film without sound. And I keep thinking of the night in June. I didn't know what you loved, but it came too soon. And then was the end, you know, and then we got real blue. Stay at home talking on the telephone, and we would get so excited and we'd get so scared, laughing at ourselves thinking life's not fair. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. So if we get the big jobs and we make the big money, when we look back now, will our jokes still be funny? Will we still remember everything we learned in school? Still be trying to break every single rule? Well, little brainy Bobby be the stockbroker man, can ever find a job that won't interfere with the tan. I keep thinking that it's not goodbye. Keep on thinking it's our time to fly. And this is how it feels. As we go on, we remember all the times we had together. And as our lives change
International Big Mega Radio Smasher.
I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you.
Oh, I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you.
Dirty bit. Dirty bit. I came up in here to rock, light a fire, make it hot. I don't wanna take no pictures, I just wanna take some shots. So come on, let's go, let's lose control. Let's do it all night till we can't do it no more. Keep on rocking to the sound, turn it up and watch it pound. We gon' rock it to the top until the roof come burning down. Yeah, it's hot in her, the temperature has got these ladies getting freaky.
I got freaky, freaky, baby. I was chillin' with my ladies. I didn't come to get bougie, I came here to get crazy. I was born to get wild, that's my style. If you didn't know that, well, baby, now you know now. 'Cause I'm having a good time.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. That tonight's gonna be a good night. A feeling that tonight's